That'd be 28.
All right, let's just get right into it, Danny. We got a lot of business today.
Yeah, I think we're going to kick off with news.
We're going to kick off with news. Got a lot to cover there.
Yep, MVLV rookie confesh.
And then we've got questions for the 6th. Then we actually got a Nightcrawler review.
Nightcrawler, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Which, that movie.
Another good one?
Yeah, it was okay. It was
Another
okay.
good one.
I mean, they can't all be hits to me.
Oh, so it wasn't.
We'll get into it later.
Okay.
We don't have to. We don't have to do it right now. Let's just start with the elephant in the freaking room.
Nuggets Wolves is the first thing I have written here. Congrats, Yoke, on your MVP.
Right, that too.
He hit a little. That was his celebration.
That's the star that I want. That's the guy I want to build around. The
he
guy that
give
wins
a shit.
His 3rd MVP. There's 5 other people that have ever done it. This is what he does.
Doesn't care.
2024 MVP from the Denver Nuggets.
Excited. That's it.
Doesn't care.
That's all it is.
You want to know why I did that? Because he's focused on the fact that we're down 2-0. Let's talk about it. I'm scared. I'm in shock is what is the main feeling for me. I can't believe we're down 2-0. And I was coming in when we were pulling in. I was like, if we win, imagine if we win, we're actually back in this thing. That's insane that's the conversation right now. We're back in this thing.
I feel sorry for myself. That's how I feel. I feel sorry for myself.
For Zach.
If myself now could tell myself a week ago what's about to happen, I would be like,
I feel so bad for that kid.
I'm like, I can't even do it. I don't have the heart to tell my past self what's about to happen to me.
How about the energy in that room with Willie Love and Nino just in the second half, man?
That's just but we're all pissed off. We're all pissed and let down.
I can't believe it, dude. I think I've said this to you. I think if we can find a way to win Game 3, we're winning in 7. And if we don't, I just don't even want to talk about it. It's crazy, man.
I can't believe it. I will say, the Wolves have not been tested. They're 6-0 in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
If we find it, it's over. If we just find it this game and win by 20,
yeah.
I think we'll win in 6.
And then if we lose, then it's over.
Yeah, but they're so young that they're guys 22 years old.
Mm-hmm.
If we just figure it out, get them on their heels, because
he'll be like, I haven't been here before in a situation like.
That's just how
young.
That's how the NBA works. You need to go through a couple years of this is what the playoffs.
Right.
We have the experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's all on Jamal Murray at the end of the day.
He needs to do the crazy Jamal thing. He's playing like Jamal, and we don't want him to play like Jamal right now. We want him to do the.
We need him to
the Jamal
do the playoff
Maul thing.
But that he's capable of doing. I sent this clip to Will. It's like LeBron's talking to JJ Redick about. He's like, why are the Nuggets so good? That's what JJ was saying. It was definitely before these 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
Bron's like, Jokic is really good, but it's that motherfucker Jamal.
Yeah.
We need him. You're that guy.
We need him to do that. Yeah.
If he's that guy, we win the series.
And he's not even playing bad. He's just not doing that, and we need him to do that.
And he's not playing great, actually. He is playing he's taking a little bit of a dip from his regular season.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
he might be hurt. I don't know.
He has it within him to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's possible. I'm so nervous for Game 3. It's on Friday. If they lose, I just don't know that I can even talk about it. So if they don't be mad if we lose and then game and pod 29 comes out and there's no.
We just won't talk. Yeah, we'll just skip it.
Yeah, and I won't watch basketball for at least the rest of the postseason. I probably won't watch. Up until maybe next postseason. What else we got? We got this.
And we just were playing
Drake.
bad. Yeah. I didn't even have Kendrick Drake news really because I had the shooting at Drake's house. It was insane.
That's had nothing to do with the beef.
I don't think so either. It's weird timing, but I think it might have just been somebody not associated with Kendrick. That's riding for Kendrick,
Probably.
A crazy person.
It has
to
be
a Kendrick. Yeah, I mean,
there's just no way.
If Kendrick were to do that, he'd be an idiot.
Yeah,
because he'd get caught immediately.
Yeah, because you're like that. The first person they're thinking is Kendrick.
And then people are like, Drake set it up to just shut up. And the security guard actually got really hurt and straight into surgery. So shut up.
Yeah. What is your beef scorecard right now?
What do you mean?
What does your scorecard say? What are you? Who's up? Who's down?
I have who's just winning in the battle.
My points right now. I have my points.
Yeah, I don't. Who do you have? Let me add them up because I got to add up the songs and stuff.
Yeah. I have 4-3 Drake right now, and I need Kendrick to respond.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody that's watching this is going to be like, you're just wrong.
They're going to say just you guys are just Drake fans.
Yeah.
But
And
it's
we
like,
are,
let's
first
just,
of all.
let's just do it. Let's go through it.
Let's go through it. Like that doesn't count in my eyes.
Like that, if you want to do like that, we could maybe do first person shooter just because he wasn't on it and that kind of pissed him off.
I think
we're going to do wash
Let's
there.
start with push-ups.
Push-ups.
Point for Drake.
Euphoria.
No.
Wait, so that's the game though, right?
Yeah, but
Push-ups, Euphoria. I like push-ups more.
Let's just go in chronological order.
So push-ups and then he responded with Euphoria. So that's the game? Is that the game?
I'm saying push-ups is a point for Drake.
Okay.
Tailor-made is another point for Drake. He's up 2-0.
But I guess if you're doing it like that, but then that's okay. Then Euphoria is a point for Kendrick.
2-1. I think 616 is a point because he baited Drake out. 2-2.
Okay.
I got Family Matters is a point. It's 3-2. Meet the Grams is not a point because
that's
Drake
definitely a point.
No, because Drake comes out and says the whole song is not true.
I know, but the impact that it had and like the way people, it's definitely a point. Like,
that's why people are saying Kendrick's winning. But if it isn't true,
I don't think that it being true is 100% of the thing in rap beef. Like that's what Joe Budden was saying. It's like it's not about if it's true. It's like if people care.
Yeah, see that's where I'm like it's you can't this because it was like a poem. It wasn't really a song.
But all I'm saying is it worked kind of and like it swayed the pub. I'm not saying I believe it or think it should be a point. I'm saying like it had to be a point.
So for your scorecard, it's 3-3 there.
For like the general, yeah. For like what I think, yeah.
Okay, so you think that's a point. I don't think it. I think you lied,
and
then so the whole song I don't think counts. Then, Not Like Us is almost 2 points, but
then Drake's not a pedophile. So then is that not a point?
But it's a banger.
Okay, so then 4-3, and then Drake responded and
so then
said
you
he
got
planted
4-4.
I just have 4-4. Yeah.
I got 4-3, and Kendrick has to address being a wife beater.
Yeah, because Drake addressed his shit and Kendrick didn't address his.
That's what I got. It's like
I think it's just a wash.
I think when people look back, they're gonna be like,
there were bangers that came out of it, and everyone was just saying shit. That's what I think.
I think but I think right now everybody's like Kendrick won. That's what everybody thinks.
It is, but you were saying people are already starting to be like maybe Drake. I think that is already happening on like Twitter a lot, and I think people will just be like Drake had some incredible shit. Like I think it'll just be. I don't think anybody will come out winning. I don't think
anybody comes out winning like unanimously, but I do think the more time passes, people are going to just
Drake's gonna go level.
Drake's gonna rise, and you'll be like,
Family Matters is really good.
Yeah, and and Drake kind of cleared his name, and then Kendrick just never cleared his name, and you're like, wait, I don't. Wait, did he do that? That like you're like, wait.
It's just like it's like unfair because like if Drake didn't clear his name, everyone would be like Drake didn't address it ever, so he must. But then Kendrick didn't clear his name.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about?
I feel like it's over though. I don't think anybody's making any more songs.
I think now I think it's over. I didn't think it was gonna be over, but now it's been a couple days. I think it's over.
And I got the boy winning, so
I think wash. Yoke won MVP. Wemby Rookie of the Year, Rudy Gobert Defensive Player of the Year. Nothing surprising there. All adds up.
Dude, that's
good job. By the way, good job Wemby though of winning Rookie of the Year.
Unanimous.
But like he still had to do that. He could have been bad. Good job.
That's because he's the best player. He's going to be one of the best to ever.
He is. Yeah. What was he like 18 a game this year?
Yeah, but he could have won Defensive Player of the Year too. He's just he's that good.
Oh yeah, it was between him and Rudy, right?
He's going to have a year where he goes Defensive Player of the Year, MVP,
and he might do like
MVP.
40 points per game. It's unfair. He actually could maybe be banned because he's too tall.
He's too
tall and
we
good.
Maybe should ban him. Honestly.
Yeah, I got I had a couple other stories that were just like random funny stories.
Okay.
This is like big headline. Man's emotional support alligator is missing.
I saw that. Yeah. That.
The famous. What's his name? Waldo or something.
Well,
he's like big on Insta.
Waldo,
the alligator.
The Gator. Yeah. I mean, listen. I think he's probably just like clearing his head.
Wally. No, I think he got taken. I think
Wally got stolen.
Wally. So Wally has 36K on Insta. He makes a lot of money with brand deal stuff. A Pennsylvania man who credits an alligator named Wally for helping relieve his depression. Awesome. For nearly a decade.
That's Wally.
Says
that's
he's
Wally
searching for the reptile after it went missing during a vacay. Yeah, I think somebody stole him.
That sucks, dude. I mean, listen, if you're harboring Wally, like just let the Gator go. I just don't see what you're getting out of it, to be honest with you.
Give him back to the man.
Yeah. Give him back.
Give him back.
Let Wally free. Because listen, Wally wants to get to his
Wally wants to create content too.
Right.
Like
right.
people love his content. You love his content, return him.
Yeah.
Return him.
Because he can't make like hostile content if he's being held hostage.
He can't unless he's doing hostage content, and this is all a thing. That does sound like some shit Wally.
That sounds like Wally. That does.
We'll see.
You know what? Now that you mention that, like that's
Dude,
for
he's
sure.
going to come back and he's going to be like Demon Freed, and then he's going to do like a whole thing about it.
He's going to do a.
He's probably playing us. Fuck, dude.
Classic Wally. He's going to do like a full live, and he's going to start with like a.
And we're all biting on it.
He's a genius. This is the genius of Wally. That's the genius of Wally.
That Gator is a freaking genius, man.
He's freaking done it again.
Damn it. That's like Drake planting the info on Kendrick, and we just all bit. All right.
We bit.
Good job, Wally. This one's just weird. Snakes almost on a plane. TSA discovers a bag with small snakes in passengers' pants. The fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
Why are you bringing snakes on, man?
Why? Hey,
what are you doing?
Why are there multiple snakes in your pocket? You know, like
is that because we don't want to pry? Like I don't
no.
what's in my pocket right now. You're not gonna ask. Like maybe like whatever's in your pocket's in your pocket.
A gum wrapper.
Maybe a couple dollars, and like it's not really polite to ask what's in your pants. But I think snakes, it's like, or maybe they just got in there somehow. Maybe you just forgot they were in there.
No, I don't think.
You don't think?
I mean, listen. I don't want to like speculate here, and I don't want to tell. This is all speculation, right? I mean, so he might have just accidentally had some snakes in his pocket.
Have you had that before? I think I had it once.
I mean, we've all been there.
Where like you have snakes in your pocket and you don't realize it.
Yeah, I mean that. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. That happens. But my question is, how did he think that he was going to get through security?
Those were in there,
dude. Those are big snakes. Ew.
They're right there. They almost got on the plane.
That's so disgusting, dude.
Let's see what they said. Airport security officers found a slithering surprise last week. A bag of snakes in a passenger's pants.
What does this guy look like?
Found the small bag of snakes hidden.
Do we have a picture of the passenger?
The post included a photo of two.
Because I think that gives us a lot more information here. Is it a normal guy that had a snake incident, or is it a guy that clearly was?
Here he is. You just see the back of him. What? He's just a guy. He probably just didn't realize they were in there.
That, you know what? He didn't know. He
didn't know.
You know what it probably was? He probably grabbed those shorts out of the wash, and they were left over from the last trip he went on. Yeah, no, I'm not.
He's clear. He's good.
He's good in my eyes.
He's good.
Let him go.
Yeah. So those random stories. That's all I got actually for news.
That's all I got too.
Let's go into
send your hopes and prayers to the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, I just really want to win, man. I really want to win.
Really do.
Let's do MVLV rookie confesh.
You want to start or should I start?
I'll start.
Go ahead.
Most valuable duo.
Ooh, Mario and Luigi balls?
No.
Oh, okay.
They do have the most of all time in that. I think they have 19 most valuable duos.
Yeah.
I'm just doing.
They don't even accept them anymore at this point.
Like
they
don't.
They
just want to shine light on up and coming duos. Yeah. I'm doing the vanilla sweet cream cold brew and the impossible sandwich.
Whoa.
Yeah, from out of the Starbucks division.
Wow.
I mean, you've seen it. I think I'm 3 days straight now of doing it.
Yeah.
I've been working out in the mornings again. He's going to win an award today too. But I do that. I get that. I get absolutely wired on caffeine.
Wired.
I eat the sandwich, and I guess impossible means it's vegan.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that. I was going to break that to you.
Whole other thing I want to talk about. That's a meat patty, and it's vegan, and that's crazy. They just can make meat that's not meat.
What kind of meat is it?
Just like a sausage patty, but it's not sausage. But I didn't even know. So
then, what is it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. It's a sausage patty.
Let me look
in my
it up
sandwich.
real quick, just so
it's a sausage patty, dude. In my sandwich.
What I'm gonna say? What is vegan?
Is it like black beans?
Well, I feel like that would taste like black beans.
No, but like I'm thinking like black bean burger.
What is vegan sausage made of? It's typically either pea protein or soy protein.
Okay, so beans, pea.
What? But how does it taste like a sausage?
It tastes exactly like a sausage, man.
That's super confusing.
And I didn't even
because I feel I understand looking like a sausage.
I wasn't even trying to go vegan direction either. I was like, that's a cool name.
That's
I was like, that sounds like a wild, like risky, exciting sandwich.
Yeah,
impossible, Sammy.
Yeah, I've fallen for that,
and it's good.
No, but it tastes worse.
Does it? I don't think it does. It's my favorite sandwich there. I like it more than the others. That's why I get it still.
Wow,
I like it a lot. But yeah, I've been running that pretty much every morning for the past 3 mornings.
No, I mean, listen, I would say maybe try to not do it every morning just so you could still have like
the wired of the caffeine.
Yeah, because I think you'll just get used to it and you won't even feel it anymore at some point.
Yeah, it's already starting to. Even like today, it's like I got a caffeine push, but it's not like when you get a caffeine push where you're like, this is nuts. Like you might start like twitching type thing,
which is awesome. I'm all about it. But I do think you still have the option because I think, what do you go, tall or you go grande?
Grande.
You could go big boy.
I go grande and I don't even usually finish the whole thing. So
I mean, listen.
I could like chug a big boy.
You have that in your back pocket if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
If you need it. But I'm happy for you to get in the coffee scene.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. A little pricey. I mean, it's like 12 to 15 every morning, but it's what it is. Maybe I think it's 12. I just exaggerated on 15, but I think it's 12. But then I tip a couple bucks usually when they give me the thing.
Where do you go?
I'm not going to not tip. I go on Lincoln, just like down right around here. Actually,
you got the app?
I do not have the app.
Get the app.
I got to get the app
because
you win points, get free stuff.
Well, you win points.
I had an app phase for a while with Starbucks in Nashville.
Yeah, I mean,
but I got to get back on it.
The app, it's like Chipotle app. You need that shit.
Yeah, and you order with that.
You order with
you
that.
Pop in.
You just pop in. You grab it. You go.
Mm-hmm. I've done that. I've done that a bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I like just doing drive-through though, and not going in. That's the one thing.
And now, I don't mean to like come at your sandwich, by the way, but why not just do the Jimmy Dean? Right, because I hate
something about the way they cook those things, man.
They throw them in the microwave. They
don't.
They do.
Look, I've played Jimmy Dean. I've played Starbucks. There's something about those sandwiches.
I don't think so, man. I think the Jimmy Dean not only.
Do you think if you microwaved it and you put Starbucks stuff on and handed it to me, like I wouldn't even? I'd be like, this is just as good.
Are you asking me to do that? Are you gonna like get me a fit and like?
It might be good for me to get me off because I don't think I'll believe it until you do that.
So do you think I have to wear do I have to wear?
I think you have to be the guy at the thing and wear like a disguise with a stash on, and then like be like.
It's a lot of effort.
Sandwich.
I mean, it's
not really.
Not
really.
Well,
you what like?
So I have to get hired there. I have to.
Yes, but that's not like.
Yeah,
like
I mean, I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
I don't know. I don't think it's a lot. I think it's like it's some work, but not.
Yeah, yeah. You're right. No, it's not that much work.
Yeah,
I could make that happen for you. My MV, I just have the. My MV was just going to be the most valuable player, and I did this. And I just wanted to shine light on the fact that Jokić just won his third MVP. I mean, we don't have to spend too much time on it because we already talked about it.
And Jokić wouldn't even want to spend too much time on it. Is it Jokić that won?
I had Jokić, yeah. I did.
Were you predicting that he was going to win MVP, or you didn't even...
Well, I just saw that he did it, and I forgot. I didn't realize that we were going to do news first and talk about it before this comes on.
Sure.
The guy
it makes sense that he wins MVP today. That makes sense.
Right. I mean, and I think the other day we had Jamal Murray win MVP.
Right.
But I think if we get out of this series.
I mean.
And if we win the championship.
Top 10.
Top 10, no argument.
Top 10.
You can't argue.
He's starting to do the stats thing, the accolades thing. So like,
he's starting
what
to
do you
do
argue? He's the best player, and then he's doing the accolades thing.
That's all I'm saying. And also watch him play. He's really good.
He's super good at basketball, and that's why, like you're saying, he's one of the best basketball players of all time.
Exactly.
Because it starts with that.
Exactly.
Let's snake. Go ahead.
LV goes to LV chair. I LVC, and it's
we'll get a picture.
Yeah, I was gonna bring him in, but
it's just that's humiliating though. Like and also he's like really not. How is he doing?
Bad.
I know they took him into the hospital and got
Well,
violence.
no, he's way past gone.
Okay, so you have a dead chair in our house?
Yeah, I have a dead chair.
Okay.
I have a dead.
First off,
for content. I have a dead chair.
First off, it
no, I have a dead. I know it's staying. I have a dead chair for content. Man.
Okay, dude, that's really fucked up.
Well, you don't care about the content?
I care about content to an extent, man, and I could smell it from my room.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I mean, like the guy gave up on me. I was editing a video.
Bury him and have his ashes made. Okay, it's really
okay. Yeah, you know what? Fine.
And you went through a lot of years with that chair.
I did, and he failed me.
And you're keeping his
quit mid-edit.
That is a tough way to go.
I can't believe you didn't hear that.
I didn't, but I really wish we had a video. So just explain what happened.
I was just editing a video. I wasn't even moving. I was just like hanging out. Editing. Boom! I hit the deck.
So you were just sitting like this?
Yeah. Well, I must have like
maybe that
I must have done like some sort of little movement, but it wasn't a crazy movement.
You could have gotten badly hurt.
I was pissed.
Did he die on impact, or was he still breathing after that?
He died on. He was kind of breathing, and I just ripped it. I was like,
yeah,
because I was angry.
That's
dude.
yucky. That's crazy. You know what that does though is it ups my appreciation even more for just the chair.
Yeah,
'Cause they
for
don't
sure.
when it happens, it's a news story.
Mm-hmm.
But like these guys can't fall, or else and they do it day in day out. They just don't fall.
Right.
That's crazy.
But that's the one. It's there. You got one job, brother, and that's just
when
there.
coach is sitting in you,
You do not
you don't
collapse.
Dude, you actually could have gotten hurt.
I kind of banged my elbow a little bit.
That's so crazy.
Damn it, man.
That's so funny. Was he on
pissed.
wobbly legs or anything?
He was definitely like an older, wobblier chair. That's
Yeah.
not. I mean, we're not denying that. I mean, the guy had a lot of miles on him.
Yeah.
Like this guy has had some of the greatest of all time sit in this guy.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah.
I get why.
Who sat in him?
Santa at one point.
Santa.
Me.
That just sucks that he had to go out like that. He couldn't retire him first.
Yeah, and the thing with chairs that it's the brutal reality is they don't know when it's time to hang them up.
They don't.
And I think that's a lesson for chairs everywhere. It's
know when it's time to hit the recycle bin.
and speak up. Speak
up.
up.
Yeah,
Because
'cause-
now we got a dead corpse.
And we have a dead corpse, and his legacy is tarnished.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we have a stinky dead corpse.
Yeah,
in our
he went out with an LV.
Bring him to the bin though. Bring him to the recycle bin because it's like or the recycling trash can.
I'll do a little
Please.
ceremony for him.
Yeah, let's do something. Let's
And-
definitely do something for him.
I'm on the market for a new chair. If you're
Yeah, if you know any chair guys.
if you have a chair.
Because we don't know where to get a chair. So it's like
Where would well, I don't even know where to start.
I don't know. Somebody was like telling me Walmart, and I like laughed in their face. Yeah, you think you just get a chair there?
Where
If you have a chair dealer, please let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you get chairs? What were you
Like,
gonna
could you
ask?
buy a chair? Is it like that? Like, could you buy a chair in a store?
You have to know. You have to know a dealer.
So yeah, you don't. It's not just like an over the counter thing.
You have to know a dealer. Yeah. It's usually It's
Do you usually
tough to find.
finance them, or do you?
Depends on the chair.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Depends on what you want.
Try to do. I don't want debt on my chairs.
Yeah, I was in share debt in college for a while, and it's like
Did you
better-
pay it off?
I paid it off very last year.
Mm-hmm.
So
Congrats.
it's like but you don't want to be in share debt. So
hard
yeah,
work,
I would try and buy a chair outright
because that's bad debt.
from a guy. Yeah. I got an LVC. This is back at you actually, not at you, but it's another one of your guys. Your guys have been. I know it's been a long week, so I don't want to like keep harping on stuff that's happened. But I got an LVC. You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Least valuable computer. And it's
Oh my god.
This one. This
was
one. I think you were
insane.
actually pissed.
I was so mad.
but I was like, he's mad.
I was so
He's
mad.
So you tell the story. This one, I've never seen anything like this.
That happened
And I
though because
forgot
it
to
wasn't
bring-
either of our fault.
I forgot to bring my rookie, who's going to be Mr. Orange hard drive. But
Yeah.
Continue or go ahead.
I don't know what happened. I don't really have much to say. I edited a video, those new wavelengths, and when you edit a new video, it takes a little bit longer because you don't have the template.
It's you call it template day.
Yeah, and you don't know how the video, how you're gonna frame it, how it's all gonna look.
Right, and after draft, we just have a template and you just paste it in and you put the stuff in, so it's easier.
Yeah.
On template day, you make a new template. So it's an
Exactly.
extra 20, 30 minutes. You're working out, fonts, thickness of fonts,
Yeah.
sizes of fonts, pictures. You're working stuff out.
Right.
So Zach was going through template day, which is already a very exhausting day.
Yes.
He finished the video. Did you go to export it or you hadn't?
What
did you do then?
I didn't do anything. I showed you the video.
Yeah, he shows me the video. I watch it, and then next thing we know, the video is no longer on his computer.
The video's not there. The library is gone. If you know what Final Cut is, the whole library just doesn't exist.
The library's gone, and but the weird thing is, you had 10 gigs of storage on your computer, so it wasn't a storage
It was
thing.
not a storage thing, but a lot of time. But I went into storage management, and you could still see it was called New Wavelength Library.
Mm-hmm.
It still existed in there, and it was 1 gigabyte of items in there. So I was like,
And you're on you're working on it. You got 10 gigs of space, still.
right,
Yeah.
And so if you click on that, it says you need to get an external hard drive.
So we went to the hard drive.
I go to the hard drive, and then I get the library open, and there's just nothing in there. It's
Crazy.
a mystery.
Crazy.
I'm gonna spank my computer. I totally forgot about that until now.
Yeah, don't. I mean,
No, I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him.
Just chill, dude.
I'm gonna
No.
no.
don't
you
hit,
don't
no,
tell me to-
no.
You delete
know
a file behind my back.
Don't spank him. Do not hit your
I'm
computer.
gonna hit him.
Do
I'm gonna
not,
hit him.
No,
No, I am.
We're gonna have to wipe
No,
this.
no,
do
we
not,
are not. I
Zach,
hope you're watching this.
no.
I hope you're watching.
I'm not just gonna be a
What?
sheep here.
No.
Do not hit your. That is not cool.
Dude,
do not hit your computer, dude.
Sometimes that's
It's
how you
not
have to do
worth
it. That's how you have to.
We have a
these
lot
computers.
to lose, man.
No, I'm telling you.
We have a lot. Do not hit your computer,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
not
You
do
can't.
it.
You're not changing my mind,
brother.
You're not changing my mind,
Brother, don't hit him.
dude. Hey, just look the other way. Just look the other way. because I had to do a whole Danny. I spent a whole nother hour.
Yeah, I know. You don't know what he's going through. There's a huge thing out right now about computer mental health.
Oh my God! Don't.
There's
start
a huge thing out.
No, do not start. You can't just.
You ever give him a day off?
No, I don't. And but it's unforgivable. It's unforgivable.
I think he's scared. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't think hitting your guy is the solution. I hope you don't do that.
I'll think about it. I'll sleep on this one.
Yeah, but it is a mystery. The video just went away.
And normally you could blame it on somebody or something.
Yeah.
I would have loved to be like, "What did you click, Danny?" I would have loved to say that.
But
you didn't. There were nothing.
You know, I started cycling. I was like, when I handed it back, did I just click delete?
No, because deleting a library is such a process.
Yeah, you have to do a whole thing. You got to go into storage.
You got to confirm.
You got to confirm. Yeah,
you can't delete something by accident.
And even deleting like a video, you just Command Z that shit. Like that's not. It ain't gone. But yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy incident.
I can't believe I forgot about that.
I can't believe you re-edited. That had to be the worst 20 minutes of your life.
But what? Because what are you gonna do?
You had to re-edit, but like, how shitty was that?
It was the worst. And then I had to like remember what I did, and it was like an hour.
And you like remember like what did I cut? It sucks.
That was the worst.
I'll snake into rookie. It's a good segue. I'll just do that orange hard drive. You got 2 of them. I don't know. You've had hard drive issues. You have a phobia of hard drives.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to use them. Or like,
no, that one actually works. The last one I had just didn't work.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's been really awesome. I've been dragging libraries into my hard drive. I don't know why we weren't doing it all along.
What does that help you with though?
It helps me with peace of mind. I don't like deleting, like Epi24 guys. It's on YouTube and that's it.
But so it's like on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like Epi24 doesn't exist.
But the way I look at it is, all of our videos exist.
They exist, but we should have them. We should have If say like YouTube got removed from the world for some reason, like we wouldn't, and we wanted to go to Rumble and post. I don't even know what Rumble is. We wanted to start posting them on Twitter. You want to have them? Yeah,
we don't have them.
Yeah, but now we do. We'll have Epi28. But yeah, it's never the right call deleting. We also did like a brand deal, and I
see this is a good example.
They wanted me to they wanted me to pull text off, and I was like, look, man. I don't got the library. Library's deleted. If I would have had the hard drive, I would have been able to. So it's just good to have it.
Yeah. What about like Google Drive? Does that not work?
It should work, dude. Dropbox and Google Drive are so confusing to me. But because it's like you put stuff on Dropbox and it still takes up storage, and it's like the whole point is that you're not supposed to take up storage.
You take up storage like on your computer?
Yeah, like it still takes up some, and it's like what league are you playing in that? Yeah. I might as well just keep you on my desktop.
I'll do camera roll. Buddy.
I'll do camera roll. But yeah, I think the hard drive is going to be good for us. So we don't delete anymore. You'll probably still delete.
No, I mean I won't
just drag them.
Yeah, I won't delete. I might as well just have everything in there. It's just, I guess, like you never. There probably will be one time when we need it.
There will be.
And we'll be really.
And I like not deleting our pods, even if I don't know. I like having them.
Yeah. No, I like that. I'm happy for you there. My rookie is really not even much of a rookie. It's really just like a excuse for me to go at Reggie Miller. But my rookie is actually just an invention idea for ESPN.
Oh, it's going to be mute commentators.
Certain commentators.
So it's like a Reggie button, a Jamal button.
I just think.
Oh, dude, I can't. Jamal, I really can't.
God, I hate them. But
I like what's the guy?
Marv, because he's just talking about he's just like he made a 3 and he passed it.
Yeah, and he's got a really iconic voice going.
Yes, but I would pay an extra $100 to like ESPN, because when you're losing a game, you need to be able to just watch the game and not have an announcer just like being like, Anthony Edwards is the best player I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so frustrating to watch. And he'll be like, the Nuggets just look terrible, and I'm like, oh my god,
so annoying.
Oh, I can't do it. But I don't want it to just be mute. I want to have like a little. I want the crowd noise.
The crowd noise, yeah.
And I want Marv given just like the.
So you want a Reggie, a Jamal, Marv button, and a crowd noise button.
Yes.
And then you want to be able to turn on and off.
Yes, I'll pay $100 extra, and I just get to mute Reggie, mute Jamal, maybe even mute Marv sometimes.
They won't do that, but they should.
It would be awesome.
And then they could have really cool stats of like how long people are muted versus not muted, and if like if Reggie were muted 80%, they just fire Reggie.
Yeah, and you also feel like they're because they probably pay them a lot of money.
Definitely.
So you're kind of getting your investment back. by muting. It's like brilliant.
Yeah, you're paying back
Yeah,
them.
like you're paying them, and then you're getting your money back. So you basically just have them for free.
Yeah, it's good to mention. Yeah, I have not been. Jamal just with the ant stuff. The ant glazing is
getting out of hand.
It's really annoying.
ESPN.
It's really annoying.
I loved Ant, and now they're making me hate him because
I can't like him against us because it's really annoying when he does. Like he just like showboats and shit, and it's like so.
But he isn't. Like he's just being him. But
yeah.
But then they just like there was a full commercial before the game, and it was just.
I know. I saw
highlights of players being like Anthony Edwards, man,
crazy.
He's just so good. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like you got it. Just relax with the glazing.
Yeah.
Not much of a rookie, but that's my rookie of the week.
Rookie of the week is an invention.
It's an idea for ESPN.
So it's a rookie idea.
Yeah,
it's a rookie idea.
It's a novel idea. It's a concept for him.
Yeah. Do you have a confesh? I don't have a confesh. I'm 0 for my last like 4. I have a comeback player of the week. And so I was going to do him instead of confesh, but
pause.
But you can go ahead and do confesh because we're snaking.
Yeah. If you don't have a confession, then don't confess. You know what I'm saying? You can't force a confession.
Yeah, I just don't have them.
My confession is that I've been heavily my sicko mode has been in my rotation for like 2 weeks now.
I mean, that's fine. It's the best song like ever.
So that's it. I wanted to get it off my chest. It's been you'll probably hear it in my car a couple times. It's like a meme when it comes on.
Did we have dialogue about that song? I think
every time it comes on, I have to address it. So I'm sure
I feel like we talked and you were like, "This is the best song ever." Because, oh my God, you have been playing it a lot.
Because
what's up with that?
Because I don't know. I heard it the other day. I was like, "This song's fucking so good."
It is,
especially
really good.
like Drake's second verse is so good, and but I feel like every time I play it around people, I have to be like, by the way, I'm listening to this again. Just I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I'm not going through anything. I just this is what I'm doing. This is the phase I'm in right now. We're doing sicko mode.
It's an interesting phase. Yeah, because it would be like you're not just going to listen to God's plan and not say anything.
Probably not.
You can't do that.
Probably not. But I mean, sicko mode. It's back for me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah. I had that phase with Popstar.
I
was listening to it a lot.
The song's really good.
That's why I was listening to it. I was like, this song is good.
Yeah.
That
was like OG 21.
That was, yeah.
What else you got? What's your
I got a comeback. My comeback player of the week was just working out every day again.
Right.
I think I'm 3 for my last 3.
When do you work out?
Morning, so like usually 7:25
is the
slot I go.
That's too early.
I've been running that. It's not if you get up at like 6:15. If you get up right at 7.
When have you been hitting the?
I'd say it's too early.
Hitting the sack.
Like 11, I think.
Okay, so you're getting your hours.
I'm getting hours. Like if I go 11 to 6, I usually go like I've been like 6:30 getting up.
Damn,
so I'm getting like 7 to 8.
I mean, it is nice being up, but it's just
I love being up.
It's a commitment. It's a commitment.
It is, but it's once you're up, it's really nice.
It is,
but it is. It's a real fight to get up.
For sure.
Up at that early hour.
For sure.
Should we go into questions?
Yes.
We got Coop. He said, "Love the pod, boys. Appreciate it. But let's get down to business. Coke and Sprite versus Dr. Pepper and Root Beer. 7-game series. 2v2 hoops. I added 2v2 hoops, but that's what we're gonna say.
Coke and Sprite versus Dr. Pepper and Root Beer. I mean, let's not overthink it. It's going to be Coke and Sprite in about 5 games.
It's going to be Coke and Sprite.
And listen, we're big root beer guys. Like I'm not like if you're talking, who's my favorite soda of all time, it's going to be root beer.
Root beer. But Coke and Sprite just know what to do too. They're veterans. They know what to do in playoff situations.
And
right?
people even say, I mean, like you got 2 very similar players over there with root beer and Dr. Pepper.
Very.
Like
yeah.
They wouldn't like the comparison. I mean, they'd be pissed.
They're similar though. Sprite and Coke play very different games.
Yeah, but if you ask Dr. Pepper, he'd say, I don't see it. I don't really see it. But
him and root beer,
you're almost identical twins.
I mean, they're wings that shoot and they're catch and shoot guys.
Yeah.
Like, what do you?
They're very similar.
Very similar. And then Coke is a point guard.
Yeah.
Sprite is a 3. So I mean, they're very different.
Yeah, but that's just Dr. Pepper's just all high and mighty because he has his doctorate and
he is.
And he thinks he's better than everybody.
Better than every soda.
He's a nightmare to be around. But yeah,
it's
definitely gonna be Sprite and Coke
easily
in 5.
Yeah. Eric said, "What up, guys? Hope you're doing well and loving the pod. Anyway, Zach, unfortunately, I'm going to have to give up my ticket to your big day." This is Eric. Do you know where he was in your seating arrangement?
E. Yeah, E. It's E.
You call him E? Eric.
Is he going by Eric on there? That's weird.
Eric Jonah. Yeah.
What do you?
Okay. So he's given up his ticket. Unfortunately, he said apparently it's Danny's wedding that day or something. Sort of last minute, but sorry for the inconvenience, brother.
It's all good. I mean, that's. I totally understand it if you have somewhere to be. I can't get mad. I mean, that's a commitment that you gotta take care of yours.
For sure.
I totally get it. Thanks for reaching out. I'm not mad at you. I'm not gonna hold that against you, E. But you'll be able to stream it, so you won't miss out completely.
And I think you could do like Ticketmaster and just sell it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, was he asking how to sell it?
He didn't ask, but because you don't do refunds.
No, I don't. I'm not giving you shit. But
okay. So like Ticketmaster.
But the secondhand market's booming right now. Like people,
especially for Zach's big day.
Yeah, they're flying.
I saw it. It was this event is selling fast.
Exactly. Yeah. Limited spots left. So I mean, you won't have a problem selling that
for sure. Sam said, "I love you guys. You're funny and make my day better."
Thank you.
Direct compliment. Thank you, man. Adi said, "How did you both get blessed with amazing vocals?"
Good question.
So yeah, for me, I worked at it. I did a lot of. I did choir growing up, so I kind of got training, and then I actually did voice lessons a little bit. Zach was more of just freak from birth.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't do voice lessons, but I don't know where his runs come from. Like some of the runs he does, and some of the the tone and the timbre that you sing with. I don't know. It's nobody knows.
I surprise myself sometimes. To this day. Sometimes I'll have a run. I'll have a little vocal chain, and I'll say,
yeah.
I don't even know how that happened.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And growing up, we're Zach's voice is just our little gift that our family birthed. We don't know what happened, what it's from, but
But I'm thankful and I'm blessed, and whoever's looking out for me is playing favorites, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer
for sure. Cam said, a question I really need you guys to answer on the pod is what makes something a deli meat? My buddy Jack thinks hot dogs are deli meats. Jack, you got another thing coming if you think the hot dog's a deli meat, brother. I don't know.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. Deli meat, just do you play on a Sammy? Do you play on Sammys? And do you play and more specifically, will I find you at a deli? Right. Do you play on Sammys and will I find, because it's not just will I find you at a deli, it's not just do you play on Sammys, it's those two questions. Yeah, and to be honest with you, I don't think I know hot dog will say he's been blackballed from delis. I think that hot dog just doesn't have the goods. I don't think so either, and I also will never call him a sandwich. Oh, I won't either. Those people that's weird to me. I think that's weird, and I think that's a little bit annoying, and I think that's a little bit arrogant. Because hot dog fans right now are sitting at home. They're sitting at home and they're tweeting, "Hot dog is a sandwich." Yeah. And he should play at delis. And I don't even think they believe that. And you know what it is that why he can't play at delis? It's his stubbornness to say I need my own bun. I know. I won't play on a normal hoagie. He won't play north to south. No, I won't go north south. I won't play in anything that you could pair with some other meats. But I need my own bun. But put me in a deli. Yeah. Fuck no. No. Fuck no, dude. You want to play north south? Shut up. Yeah, shut up, dude. We got Burger. He plays north south. I think he's the more talented barbecue food. So it's just stubbornness. It's stubborn. It's arrogance. And he's a little sus. Yeah, a little bit. At the end of the day. But that's that. He's not a deli meat. He's not a deli meat at all. This comes from Jameson. He says, "This pod is bread and butter, my friends." Thank you, Jameson. Anyway, what do you have to say about the Nike and Adidas beef that's been brewing for the past couple weeks? And in parentheses, he said, "I play Adidas, but I'm open to your suggestions." Yeah, I like Nike more. Talent-wise, I think Adidas is a good dude. We're friends with both. Yeah, friends. So, we don't want to it's we don't want to get in the middle of the beef. Because I think that they've got stuff that they can't hash out. They do. They've got stuff they can't hash out. They'll never hash out. And as somebody he said he plays Adidas. He plays Adidas, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, Denny, you got Drake and Kanye here. You got two guys that they've gotten to the top of their game. Mm-hmm. They don't like each other. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I just Denny, I hope and I pray that they can keep it rap, right? They could keep it. They could just keep it. About shoes, they could keep it about shorts. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Because we've seen this go left once or twice. Everybody loves Nike Adidas until Nike and Adidas aren't here anymore. Exactly. Right, and we don't want that. You've seen brands die. You've seen brands die. You saw Puma almost died. Puma went up against Reebok. Yeah, and Reebok sent people out. They got nasty. They got really nasty. Yeah. So hopefully it just stays rap. Yeah, I like Nike more. I'm a Nike fan. I would say I'm a Nike fan as well. But I respect both. Rocco said, I might be too late, but do you guys see Cinnamon Toast Crunch winning its 12th straight MVC? Or will an up-and-comer dethrone the GOAT of the cereal game? I mean, CTC, best to ever do it. He is aging a little bit.
Yeah.
I think this is the first season we saw him show that a little bit.
Yeah, I think he slowed down. He slowed down a step.
He's a step, right?
That
But
doesn't mean he's not still the best cereal.
28, 11,
in
and
the
6 is what it was this year. So, like, it didn't show in that sense, but he doesn't, like, just carry a team like he used to.
Yeah. But I don't think anybody's going to touch him on the MVC conversation for maybe 2-3 years.
I think he wins MVC again.
When it does happen, Danny, I mean, I see Crunch Berries, I see Cocoa Puffs, I see Cocoa Pebbles.
Pop is in the G League right now.
Pop is in the G League.
Just hold on for him. He's got a chance.
Hold your horses.
Pop is in the G League. Sugar Snap's in the G League. I think he just has off the court shit though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
if he can deal with his personal cereal shit, then maybe.
And it's personal cereal shit first. Like, take care of that first.
Yeah, for 100%. 100%.
But yeah, Sugar Snap, I mean, first time I saw him play was nuts. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's probably still CTC. I like Frosted Flake. Maybe 1 year gets one.
I mean, he's already had a couple. I just don't think he's just not that talented.
He's a little one-dimensional.
Maybe if he could team up with like some sort of a berry or some sort of a
maybe some picks for like the charm, Lucky Charm.
Yeah,
that'd be a good package.
Exactly. Like we gotta figure something out for Frosted Flakes. I think he's just missing that. He's missing one other star.
I agree. They got to move some things around.
Brady Schwengels says, if you could change your name, what would you change it to, or would you keep the same name you're rocking with? Love the pod, by the way. Keep it up. Thank you, Brady.
Thank you, Brady.
I would change my name.
You change?
Well, I mean, just knowing what we know now. Like knowing what we know now, I feel like I'm more of like a.
You think? What do we know now?
Well, I mean, I think
like you're saying when you dropped as a kid, you didn't know.
They named me on projections. I think I would try to maybe stay. I would struggle to lose.
I don't think you would lose Z, but maybe you do. Like, would you do Zed?
Zed's cool.
Would
Zed's promising.
Zed?
Maybe Zane. Maybe
Zane would be cool. Zane would be cool.
Zion. I had my eye on Zion for quite.
Zion.
You know what? That's what it is.
So you'd stick with Z, leave Zach, go to Zion.
Boom.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing for me that seems like somewhat something I consider is Drexel.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I'm probably.
So you wanted to stick? You want to stick D?
Yeah. Oh man, dude, let's just pause screen for a second.
Yeah, just. You want to stay with the letter D?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with that letter. I would like to have a little fun, maybe Drexel.
Yeah, you definitely look like a Drexel.
A Drexel. I've gotten that. It's weird. I've gotten that like 2-3 times past week.
I actually heard somebody just called you Drexel the other day.
What is that, dude?
They just assumed, do you think?
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah. What is it? Is it like my nose looks like a Drexel?
It's your feet.
My feet. Okay.
I mean, if I had to guess, I don't know.
You're guessing it's probably my feet.
Just kind of like the way they're like kind of like
Drexel.
Look, I mean that's like some Drexel.
Like you can't even like explain it. It's like
that's Drexel is all hell, right?
Yeah,
there.
that is Drexel.
That's some Drexel shit.
No, you're right.
For real.
You're right. Chase said draft idea. Things that are underrated in how much they suck. Basically stuff you don't realize or forget sucks until it happens. Mm-hmm. Examples. Not being able to fall asleep at night. Things that suck could be good if we do it.
Let's do this for the next pod
Things
draft.
That suck. Or I don't like suck.
Things that
are the worst. Things that are just the worst.
No, but like everyday things that are the worst. You know.
So we got not being able to fall asleep at night or stuffy nose. Idea could be flipped to be. Oh, I thought he was going to do more. He was cooking there. I wanted more. Idea could be also flipped to be things that everyone thinks suck that actually aren't that bad. I mean, I like this.
I mean, I think that's got some. I mean, I think we do that for our next draft.
Not being able to fall asleep. What's like another one?
Sore throat.
Sore throat sucks.
The worst. Paper cut.
Yeah, paper cut.
Like
getting locked out of your apartment, leaving your key in there.
The worst. We'll just save it for the next one.
That's a really good idea. Good stuff.
Brandon Hugh says, "Hey boys, love the pod and everything you do. Best creators in my opinion. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Pretty simple question here. If you were on death row, I didn't know this is where's the question was going to go. If you were on death row, what would you choose as your last meal? Also, that's not bad. Also, for movies, I recommend The Departed or The Prestige. Prestige is our favorite movie. So
saw Departed, really good. Really, I keep going with the movie Rex because you're in the right realm.
Yes.
Keep that going. Let's get more. Who was it?
Brandon Hugh.
Brandon, hit us just with like 10 more
because those two are good.
You're right there.
Last meal would be a bowl from Chipotle.
Straight up, huh?
What else? I mean, what's better?
I'd probably do like that, or just like chicken strips and fries.
What do you like more?
Nothing, dude. Nothing.
You know, like maybe it would be what is it called? Crunchy tuna rolls from Katana.
Yeah, see, that's
So
more
good.
that's more of like what a normal person would say, you know.
Yeah, but like I really think that I like a Chipotle bowl more. I just
Mine
love
is just
the
Clucks and
Katana.
fries from Red Robin.
Yeah,
with
Clucks and
seasoning.
fries.
It's fucking good, dude.
This one comes from Can Cutner. This is actually a very good question. Did you guys think it was a good move when Cheeto removed himself from the Cheez-It / Goldfish beef? A lot of people were clowning him for it early, but it low-key seems like the smart move with how vicious it's getting with Cheez-It and Goldfish.
Yeah, I mean, did you see Cheeto's picture today?
Mm-hmm.
He was on the beach.
Yep. Yep.
Really smart. Aged really well.
Yeah. And I personally, myself, when I come out and say, I'm sorry, Cheez-It, I'm sorry,
Cheeto.
I'm sorry, Cheeto, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Because
I was on the train too. I was like, Cheeto's a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I was
literally.
I was like, this is such a weak move.
So soft.
It's like this is cheese foods. This is the moment. You've been saying you're the cheesiest the whole time.
Cheeto shouldn't have said anything. Like, Cheeto should have stayed out of it to begin with, because Cheeto got into it a little bit, said a couple shit about. He said some stuff about Cheez-It's like big.
I know, but nothing real.
Nothing real. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Cam, I think it was a really good idea. I think we're all seeing that now. I think the world owes Cheeto an apology, really.
Well, I think everybody knows. I mean, at this point, Danny, it's just like
Cheeto knew what Cheez-It was about to say,
and we see how much Cheeto has matured, and Cheeto's just Cheeto's in another universe.
He's on another level now.
Yeah, and I think it's just a really good role food, or a role model food, rather.
Role model food, yeah. No, and then there's shit like, there's violence happening in Goldfish's box that happened this morning. But
everyone's
saying Cheez-It sent people. I don't think Cheez-It did that.
I don't think so either. I just think everything that happens, we're like, oh, Cheeto was right.
Cheeto was right.
Oh, hashtag Cheeto was right. That's what I saw that trending today.
Cheeto knew.
Hashtag Cheeto was right.
Yeah, that should be trending. Jack said, "What's up, guys? Love the pods. Keep up the great work. Thank you."
Thank you.
What are y'all's thoughts on McQueen potentially coming out of retirement to win another Piston Cup? He said in an interview, "I have some unfinished business against these youngins." I don't love it. It feels
like... Is that real, though? But is that real, or was that taken out of context?
I mean, he said it, but he's also said that like 3 times in the past couple years.
It almost feels like... Danny, was that... Hold on. And this is just journalistic integrity here. Mm-hmm. Was that on his podcast? Was that on his platform? Was that from an article? Where are we getting this?
He was on Call Her Daddy.
Okay.
And it was like a 10-second clip from Call Her Daddy.
Okay.
So, and those are very clipped up.
It
was like, it was kind of like a montage of the epi.
Okay.
And it was like that. What was the quote? Yeah, it was like, like McQueen talking about girls, McQueen talking about this. I have some unfinished business against these youngins. Cut to something else.
So when the full episode comes out, I'll check it out. I mean, that's going to be really interesting. Alex and McQueen sitting down. That'll be cool.
I don't want him to come back out though. Or I don't want him to come out of retirement.
Yeah, I just think it's but that's the thing with media these days. Is like, I don't even know that he said that.
Right.
Like, he probably said like, I could wipe these youngins up. I could.
Or maybe he was like being sarcastic.
Maybe he was being sarcastic. We don't know. We don't know. I don't think he will come out of retirement.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like Braun, but at some point, Braun's just going to have to quit.
Right. Because we don't want him to get bad.
And he's never going to be bad.
He probably never will get bad.
And that's kind of what McQueen kind of went out on top. And I liked what he did there. I hope he doesn't come out of retirement.
I agree. This is from Javi. He said, "How's both of your relationships with hair? I know y'all start hat every week. Word on the street says Hair is getting sick of it and wants some playing time." Yeah, I mean, this is like this is
an ongoing story.
Yeah, this is a very prevalent issue for both of us, especially me.
Yeah,
actually. How's your relationship with your guys up top?
I mean, if you pay attention, I would say 50. We do a 50-50 split.
Yeah,
but I think it works out because I think our brand is still hat.
Our brand is hat, but Hair didn't know that when he signed on, when he started growing.
Yeah,
when we were 2 years old.
Nobody does. Nobody does.
I
mean, at some point, you need to run a brand.
Yeah.
It happened to be hat. It happened to be beard.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, I kind of strayed away from the beard for a second.
Yeah, you kind of brought him back.
Beard came back, and because at the end of the day, Danny, it's like
that's kind of what we do.
It's kind of what we do. Mm-hmm. It's what we if you got a brand going on.
Yeah. No, I agree. Because I play hat 100% of the time. I'm just so far in it now that I also like, because that's been my issue with my hair. I played him. He was like a part of my personality until like 3 years ago.
Dang.
I had long hair. We go in crazy hair, and he he's been growing out. He told me today. He's like, I'm going to stop growing for you.
No, he
You're not-
didn't.
he
Stop
said that.
it. No,
He said
stop
that.
it.
He said that.
No, he stop it. Stop it.
He
Hair.
said that.
Hair,
I think
stop it.
Maybe he was being funny.
Stop it, hair.
Maybe he was like messing around. But he's like, I'm going to stop. Like, what? You're covering me up. I'm going to stop growing for you.
Dude, yeah, but have you sat? I mean, you've obviously had the conversation.
I've had what? That I'm playing hat?
You're playing hat, and we're doing you
It's
gotta
a
pick
branding
something.
thing.
You
It's
gotta
a-
pick something.
It's a branding thing.
I think you should just commit though to because your hat. I mean, your hat plays in every video. I think you should just commit to like
always playing. Or play. Oh, yeah, play. Well, that's why I'm growing the hair in the back.
Yeah,
I might even go like mullet.
that's what I'm saying. Like some sort of mullet because a mullet you almost need to wear a hat.
You need to wear a hat. Yeah, for me, it's just, it's a branding thing, and I just don't feel like not wearing a hat in a video. It'll be every comment for like a week will be about it.
But it's also like, it's such a perfect.
It is a perfect
thing.
It's a perfect thing. Also, it's
so
awesome.
recognizable.
Yeah, it's also awesome. I don't have to like figure out my hair every day. Especially like straight hair is the toughest.
Yeah.
Like yours is easy. If you
Well, mine, that you've seen it. I mean, you
don't do anything.
you just kind of like dry it.
Yeah, curly is easy. It just sits up. Straight is like the toughest to style.
It is.
Bryson said, "Hey boys, Bryson here again. Can y'all give your insight on the Kit and Cat situation?
Sure,
I know you guys both heavily sway towards Kit. I don't. Okay, Bryson, Zach does, and Cat has just been harassing recently. Just wanted your 2 cents. Yeah, you're like Kit is like your only guy that you even play. You won't even eat Cat.
Well, I mean, I just want Kit. I want Kit to have a voice. I think Kit doesn't really speak for himself. Kit doesn't really. He doesn't.
I like Kit, but I'm also a fan of Cat because it's like very taboo to like be a big Kit fan. So I don't want to. You do that.
You do that, brother. I'm just saying, if I have to be the guy to support Kit, I'll be the guy to support Kit.
Okay,
because Kit won't get. Because the thing is, Kit's so talented. Kit won't stand up.
Kit's
for himself.
a weirdo, dude. Kit,
oh my god, no,
Kit doesn't talk. Kit's weird. Kit's weird.
This is the problem right here.
Kit's a weird dude.
What, you're just saying that because everybody else says Kit's a weird dude?
He's a weird dude.
You don't know
dude.
Kit. You do
He's
not know Kit, man.
What do you know Kit?
I know Kit.
Kit doesn't talk. Kit weirds. He gives me the weird.
Kit's quiet. Kit doesn't want to get involved in all this. So I'm going to be the spokesperson for Kit. I think he's just as good as Cat. I said it.
Yeah,
I think he is.
I just don't see it.
I think he is.
I don't see it. I do think Kit and Cat are going at each other pretty bad. I think let's stop. You guys don't need to be doing that.
No.
You guys are like one of the best chocolate bars of all time. Just don't lose what you have.
Exactly.
I'd say that, guys. If you see this,
don't cut your face to spite your face.
That was good.
It was not the right phrase.
But it could work.
It was something. It should be. Don't cut your nose to spite your face. Let me look it up.
That's
let
probably
good. Let me get right back to you.
Because then that would mess up your face. Yeah, I get that.
Don't cut.
Nose to spite face would definitely work. Nose to spite face.
Nose to spite. Hold on. Cutting off one's nose to spite one's face. Don't cut your nose to spite your face.
Because then your whole face is fucked.
Exactly.
So don't cut off Kit to spite your candy bar.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Prue said, "Could you chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck?" No, and I think it's kind of woodchucks get really pissed because that's like a thing that's been going around. Like people, like humans, think they could chuck more.
I think some humans could.
I don't, dude. I think you get in that arena and try to chuck wood. I don't think any regular human could chuck like a woodchuck.
Danny, I'm not saying I could. I'm just saying like some humans could chuck the wood that the woodchuck chucks.
Who? Dwayne the Rock Johnson, maybe? Who are these humans?
I think Michael B. Jordan could chuck a lot of wood. I think
maybe.
I'm not Danny. I'm not saying.
I think Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps could chuck tons of wood.
Chuck good wood. I don't think like they could beat a woodchuck in a woodchucking thing. I don't.
Yeah, I
just think it like disrespects the sport to say that.
A little bit. You know, and they're experienced.
Yeah, and it's like saying like I don't know.
It's like saying somebody could just walk into the NBA and beat somebody 1v1.
And it's just like there's such levels.
But there's athletes out there.
Yeah, but these woodchucks are different, dude. These guys are fucking freaks, man.
They've been doing it since they were like 3. So like
that's what it is. It's like saying, you know what it is? It's like an
MMA guy saying I could hop in the boxing ring and beat Mayweather.
Logan Paul saying he could beat.
It's disrespectful.
Beat Gervonta right now.
Right.
It's different stuff, man. These woodchucks, you got to do it from a young age, and they've been doing it. They literally are born into it.
For sure.
So I don't know. I don't think I could outchuck a woodchuck. No.
I could. I definitely could. But I think that there are people that could.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. Should we get into this Nightcrawler?
Let's get right into Nightcrawler. It's an interesting one.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. Let's start with the breadstick rating. Like, it's a plus breadstick rating for me. What's your rating?
5.7. Breadsticks
Okay,
out of
that's
10.
that's lower than I would think. I'll do 6.8 out of 10.
Yeah, solid movie.
It's good, dude. There's movies that I see that I'm like, I was bored, and this is not
Right.
remotely one of those movies.
That
So,
is
like,
true.
It's a good, like I'm telling you, and because we're watching a lot of classics and stuff too. It's a good movie.
I think that you know what, I'm a big fan of the fact that it got right into it. You start the movie, the guy's looking for a job, he gets a job, and he's like, boom, I'm taking pictures of dead people and shit.
Yeah,
You're right into it.
yeah.
I'm a big Gyllenhaal guy. I know you're a big Gyllenhaal guy. You've claimed
He's my favorite actor.
Yep, and you did announce that. I'm happy for you that you found your favorite actor.
Yeah, it's a weight off my chest. Have you announced yours yet?
What's that?
Have you announced yours yet? It's a big weight off my shoulders.
I haven't.
Okay.
Because I'm just not ready. I'm not gonna.
I'm excited for you, man. I'm excited for you.
Daniel, I'm nervous, to be honest. To
yeah, well, don't do it till you're ready.
I won't.
It'll be a big thing. But
I was going to say, though, love Gyllenhaal. I hated his character.
You hated his character, like, as a person?
Not him. Like, I think he played the role very well, but I was like, this guy,
such an evil guy,
and so weird.
The way he talked,
like which is honestly a good thing if you think
really
about
good
it.
acting.
Yeah,
really good acting.
But
yeah, really strange.
Made me uneasy.
I
was like,
it was one of those too where like it puts me in a weird like mental place.
Yes,
like when I I watched it and then I was like walking to the gym and I was like, I feel weird.
Yeah,
I was but I mean that's kind of what a movie should do.
Of
right?
course,
so it's like, good job, Gyllenhaal.
Of course it has to do that, but sometimes I'm like, I don't want Gyllenhaal to be the guy.
For sure.
I want Gyllenhaal to be the cool guy that I'm like
how good is he though?
He's great.
He could play like that. He could play like stud guy. He could play whatever.
So do you think he got away with it?
I do. I think he ends up getting away with it. Yeah, because it ends with he's hiring the people. I think he got away with it.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. Two things I was thinking is, one, nowadays if you get in a crash, you just take your phone out and
I was thinking, like news outlets have got to be suffering because it's just
or not even
social
they
media.
Don't have to be suffering. I think they have to be thriving, I would say.
Oh, because they just iPhone it.
Well, there's so many options. Like everybody.
They just put that. They just take something from social media.
Yeah, you go on Twitter and you're like, oh, there was a crash. Like, let me just go on Twitter and be like, hey, can I use this? They're like, and you're like, I don't.
I would just say though, like most people aren't watching. They're just going to go to Twitter. So
yeah, true.
Like, does 9 News take a hit? I don't know. I'm sure
probably, honestly.
But that's a crazy, especially before social. Like that was. Like that's a job.
I know, that's insane. I mean,
you see some crazy shit, man.
Dude, I think that did he
I got a couple questions here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I also wrote down apparently he lost 20 pounds for that role. Interesting, because he
was thinking that. I was like, is Gyllenhaal? I thought, I was like, is Gyllenhaal skinny or is this just young Gyllenhaal?
No, he is skinny. Was there like a coyote? Do you notice coyotes?
Not once.
So apparently there's a really strong coyote theme.
Okay.
But he said, I want to lose weight because I see my character as a hungry coyote, which I do see him as a hungry coyote. He's a hungry coyote.
I guess so.
He just wants to like make
he's
money,
just a savage.
Yeah, exactly. This is more of just like a talking point. I thought it was interesting when he gets his partner killed, obviously. Really,
why? I don't get
You're
that.
really shitty for that. Well, I get why.
Because he didn't want to split the money?
He didn't want to split the money, and he like wanted to get that filmed. And, it's really fucked.
That's so bad.
He filmed him really fucked.
Yeah.
But I thought it was interesting that so the guy kills him, but then he gets out and he didn't even run away. He was willing to die.
Yeah, that was part of it where
I was like, did he plant that guy for a second? But I think he was like, I want this video and I'm willing to die for it.
But that was one thing that I was just confused about. Like, why didn't
the guy shoot him?
I would say that the guy with a camera that just filmed you shooting another guy is the number one guy that you want to shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're gonna get in trouble for shooting that guy.
Yeah, like you're way better off shooting the guy that just videoed you murdering somebody than.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't shoot.
I don't either.
I don't know why.
That might just be a hole, just a bit of a hole in the story.
Or because I was like, did he not shoot because? No, it wouldn't make sense. I was gonna say like he got it on camera, so he doesn't want to kill the guy, but that's the opposite of what he would want to do.
Yeah, I don't know. But I thought initially I was like, it kind of looked like he had a gun.
Maybe.
Like, because his camera had like a light. It felt like maybe the
Maybe.
guy thought that he was pointing a gun at him, so he's like, I'm not going to shoot him.
Yeah.
That was what I thought.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was one of those, though, where I wasn't fully like, I need to know what happens, you know?
Yeah. I liked it. It was just very like unnerving.
Yeah, 5.5 breadsticks for me, though. It's not the best. Do you have anything else?
6-8 for me. No, I think that's it. We'll watch another one. I think a lot of people were saying they're saying if you like the first two that we watched, that we should watch Whiplash.
I'll do it.
So it might be Whiplash.
I don't know what that's about, but I'm in.
Yeah, but
I'm absolutely in.
That's 28 right there.
That is 28.
That'll do it.
Go Nuggets.
Go Nuggets. Big game.